Whisky and Wealth Club's headquarters is based in the beautiful Richmond. Just outside of London, it's close enough to the hustle and bustle of the city, but a tranquil enough setting to match the atmosphere of our office.
The idea of this Richmond office is to build a home, firstly for our staff, to also welcome clients, investors, potential new business partners into the office space.
We've invested very heavily into the actual office itself, into the decoration of it. We have a bar area. We also have a whisky lounge where clients can come in and test whisky from all over the world.
We've built a fabulous kitchen. We offer healthy snacks throughout the day for the staff. We want to keep their energy levels as high as possible.
So the vast majority of your waking hours as an adult is actually in work. So if it's not a place that you want to be and it's some kind of corporate, horrible spot, then to me, I couldn't work in that environment, and I wouldn't expect any of my team to work in that environment. So we put a lot of money in to making it a place where you want to be. We put a bar in for Friday nights. We put a pool table in, a ping pong table.
We've invested very heavily to get this office into not just an environment that's great for our staff here, but also for our clients to be able to come in and meet us, look around, see that we're here, we're not going anywhere.
Now we have a 15-year lease on a 4,500 square foot office. It wasn't always like that though.
Initially it was me working in my bedroom, kind of writing different marketing materials, and then finally moving over to the UK. And then from there getting into a WeWork office, just me and Will, while Scott was finishing up his previous employment, his terms.
Then moved down to Richmond, where we went into a Regent's office for 7 men. We soon outgrew that.
I think we had Will sitting on boxes at one point for his laptop, so he had no desk for himself.
People working off the floors, people working off cardboard boxes because there was no desk space.
I was actually only a few feet away from both Scott and Will, so it was impossible not to learn from them, which was actually really beneficial, working so closely with all of the founders. However, it was really only a matter of time before we outgrew that office.
We were overwhelmed with the size of the room. It's just a really tiny office. We were growing pretty quickly.
Then found this office here, which was a complete blank canvas. It used to be tells.com, so it was AstroTurf down on the floor, the walls all dirty, it was bring your dog to work.
We have put a lot of time, effort and money into what it is today.
The progression that's happened over the course of the last just over a year has been crazy. If you think there was only a handful of us originally when I started working in this office, the office was nowhere near finished. There was all sorts of maintenance being done whilst we were working and building the business, and the expansion that's ongoing at the moment is phenomenal.
From when I first came, you could really get a sense of its infancy. There was a lot of experience there. A lot of people very, very passionate and knew exactly where they were going. I really bought into the ethos and see where we are today and how far we've grown, and the team's tripled, and it's only growing larger each day, really.
We've built an incredible team environment and developed a really strong structure.
The structure is a lot better. There was a football manager once said, managing a football team is like building an airplane whilst it's in flight, and it's basically the same for this. That's what it's felt like anyway. It's a lot easier now for new starters because we've got that structure in place.
So when people come to work here, they can see we all have a purpose and we're here for the long term. It's not only a great company to be a part of, but they're joining us on the journey of being the market leaders in the industry.
So for us, having everybody here, and it's a real cliche thing to say everyone's like a family, but it really is. It's like, it's our own community, it's our own group, so it's important.
It's not just about what we do inside the office, we also do a lot of stuff together outside the office as well. Whether it be distillery tours with staff and with clients, seeing their casks, tasting whiskey, and just generally having fun together.
Well, I think it's quite important for the staff to, one, wind down, two, we're quite a close-knit family, so it's often good to have a laugh, sit down and just switch off.
Doing these, end of month, what we'd call an end of month party, where we award the top people in the company, and we just treat everybody and thank them for the month, whether it's a great month or an average month. We just thank them for the effort that they put in. And those events every Friday having, a couple of hours where we have staff drinks. They don't have to drink alcohol, but we let everybody finish at 4 p.m. on a Friday, but they're contractually paid to be here till 7. So there's a 3-hour period where we all get to mingle, and you'll find that a lot of friendships are born from it. There's relationships are born from it within the office, and because of that, I find that those events and those Friday night drinks and those things really do create that environment, and it makes people love coming to work, because they're coming to work with people that they would actually hang out with on the weekends as well. So yeah, it's like coming to work with your friends essentially.